Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash, and today I'm doing a review of Beacon Pines on Xbox. Now this is released tomorrow, the 22nd of the 9th, 2022, and it is coming to Game Pass as well, so there's no reason not to check this game out. It's developed by Hiding Spot and published by Fellow Traveller, and I was lucky enough to get a copy of this before release to do this video for you and give you this review. Now, I went into this not really knowing what I was going to get, and I came away with probably one of the best games I've played this year. I can't deny that. So I'm going to say it right out the bat, this is a very good game, at least to me anyway. Now, Beacon Pines is a sort of cute and creepy adventure game set within a mysterious book. Now, gameplay wise, it's sort of a mix between like point and click adventure, visual novel, and sort of like a walking sim all combined, but in a sort of top down, sort of looking above the sort of area, and with an absolutely gorgeous sort of art style. Like I say, it looks fantastic, this game. As you can see from this video, each area you walk into is a little small sort of snippet, all beautifully sort of drawn, animated, with fantastic art and sound. Now, in this game, you play as Luka, who's this boy who has basically had a really tragic life. His father died, I think it's about 6 or 7 years prior to the game. His mother's gone missing, and you're living with your gran, basically. And it's like the start of the holidays. Your friend comes over, and he's like, let's go. I've got a good idea of how we can spend our summer, basically. And you sort of start the game. It's very sort of inconspicuous enough. You're interacting with the townsfolk, chatting to them, learning the ropes of the games and stuff like that. And then you end up at the factory on the hill, and then all sorts of stuff goes down. And it's just like this creepy sort of what's going on, mysterious sort of things, what's happening in this little town, basically. Now, the plot is really good, the writing is great as well, and the whole game is narrated by like a narrator who talks to you as you're playing, and whoever the woman is who does the voicing of that is absolutely fantastic. Now, there's not really any other sort of voice acting in the game, but like I say, this woman is absolutely fantastic at it. She voices everything great. She sort of explains what's going on. She's got a really sort of interesting voice and personality. Really sounds like someone from another game or an anime I've watched, or some sort of like animated movie. I don't think it is that, because I have googled it and I can't see any sort of link. But bravo to the person who's done that voice acting. They've picked an absolute winner there. Like I say, she sort of folds it all together and it works really well. Now, the main mechanic of the game that sets this game apart is its sort of branching narrative path. Now, as you explore the areas, as you sort of click on things, interact with people, you uncover these charms, and they can be all sorts of things like chill, ponder, hide. They're basically just words. And at certain points during the story, you end up with these choices where you can decide basically how to react, and you basically fill in this missing word with one of the charms you have unlocked. So the more you've unlocked, the more variety to the sort of answers you can give and the choices you can make. And these choices have sort of like ramifications. Depending on what you do, they will basically change everything that's going to follow on from there, basically, in the story. Now, you can go back and discover all the different story paths you could have taken. Now, basically, they class this as the Chronicle, which is like an interactive story tree in the book. And basically, you can go back to each of the choices and pick something different. Obviously, as you unlock new charms, you might want to go back and change your answers and stuff like that, because you only start with a small amount and they grow as you progress. But it's a very neat system to be able to sort of change your answers later on, and also the fact that your answers are linked to things you do, so it's well worth exploring, interacting with things instead of just blitzing through the game. It really gives you a reason to sort of spend your time and sort of take it all in. Now, overall, like I say, you're going to get a fair few hours out of this, about 10 hours worth, which is absolutely fantastic. But basically, it is just a sort of visual novel. In sense, it isn't a visual novel as like you see, but it's basically an interactive story in a book. But it's so well done. The graphics are absolutely fantastic. The way it looks, the way it plays is really simple. It's got a very nice story, even though it's creepy and dark at times. Like I say, it's just well done, and like I say, honestly surprised me how good it is. It's ended up being, like I say, one of my favourite games so far this year. It's a sleeper hit, and I feel the sort of like artwork and stuff may put people off, but once you get into the nitty gritty of it and you just give it a play, you'll probably be blown away like I was. Like I say, really, really good. So much better than I was expecting. Now, the game is playable on Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. It is only single player, but it is coming to Game Pass as well. And it's priced normally at £16.74. So it's not that expensive, especially for like the quality you're going to get here and the amount of content you're going to get. Achievement-wise, I did unlock a variety of achievements. I haven't got them all because at this moment in time, the achievement lists aren't live, and I'm not 100% sure what I would need to do to get them. I think some of them are sort of linked to just random things you do, as like how you've interacted with certain things and certain people and stuff like that. But I can't really comment on that at this moment in time because the achievements aren't live, and they probably won't go live fully till tomorrow. So all I'm doing is sort of pinging them off randomly as I sort of get them in the game. But overall, like I say, this is a solid 9 out of 10 game from me. Highly enjoyable. Like I say, I do like a good visual novel. I do like a good story. I do like a good sort of like creepy mystery as well. As like basically a group of kids trying to solve a mystery. Sort of Stranger Things like. It's probably the best way to describe it, even though it's not. But you'll instantly know what I'm trying to get at if I say it's like Stranger Things in that sort of aspect. But the whole like collectible charms mechanic that obviously alters the story and what's going to happen and stuff. Really, really good with a fantastic narrator as well. So they should feel really good about this game, like I say. And if you haven't heard about it yet, you want to get in there and get playing it because, like I say, it's sort of like a choose your own adventure, but like on steroids, like turned up to 11. But that's that for this video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of this game and if you're going to give it a go. But that's that for this video, guys. Thank you very much, and we'll see you soon for more content. Bye for now.